Welcome to the Hunt House, also known as Ethel Sterling Williams History Learning Center. If these walls could talk, they would tell much of a history of Delray Beach. The property was once part of the tropical wilderness until Florida achieved statehood and vast acreage was set aside for future development. The specific lot upon which Hunt House was built had been set aside for a rail spur to a Flagler hotel that was never built along the canal near today's Veterans Park. Speculators acquired and flipped the property many times until several partners built a small frame house and cleared the land for farming. In 1908, Horace and Ray Hunt rented the house and started farming pineapples, tomatoes, and beans. In 1910, the Hunts obtained a mortgage and acquired their home from builder John Elm. Hunt soon discovered that commercial fishing and land development were more lucrative than farming a small plot. He became a supplier of fresh fish caught right off Delray Beach's shores to the New York markets, and he acquired acreage in the Lake Ida area. His business and property were sold prior to World War I, and he and his family returned to New Jersey. Subsequent owners were farmers, snowbirds, and prominent local families. In the 1970s, the house was converted to an architect's studio and ultimately sold to a developer as part of the townhouse construction project. Over the course of 100 years, the Hunt House address has changed 2 times, and then ultimately to Northeast 5th Avenue. The original structure was electrified, indoor plumbing was installed, rooms were added or divided, but almost all of the original structural materials survived. In 2007, the Delray Beach Historical Society rescued the Hunt House from demolition, moving it to its current location. The Historical Society has achieved 5 awards for historic restoration and adaptive use of an historic structure. More notable, a National Preserve America Award recognizing the Hunt House fulfills the city's mission to honor its historic legacies. The house was faithfully restored in 2008 and dedicated to the Ethel Sterling History Learning Center, after Historical Society founder Ethel Sterling. There are countless heroes in the tale of how Delray Beach came to age in the 20th century. The Henry Sterling family is representative of a group of risk-taking homesteaders with the right stuff. True pioneers who started with nothing and left a legacy of accomplishment and prosperity. Henry Sterling, his wife Mary, Elizabeth, and daughter Ethel were quiet community leaders for almost 100 years. Inspired by her parents, Ethel Sterling participated in every aspect of local life, including deep involvement in the farming and family businesses. When her father built the first canning factory, Ethel started delivering loads of construction lumber by mule wagon when she was only 13 years old. When duty called neighboring parents away from home, Ethel was the reliable babysitter in town. She attended primary school in Delray, but did not matriculate to high school because travel to the nearest school in West Palm Beach would have taken away from her chores. Taking special courses, she was accepted at Wesleyan College for Women in Macon, Georgia, where she graduated with a degree in education. As a young adult, Ethel became a very popular school teacher and later manager of the Casa del Rey Hotel right here on Atlantic Avenue, built by her father during the land boom of the 20s. She was an accomplished musician from early childhood, thanks to her father's relationship with Henry Flagler. She and her mother were frequent attendees at the concerts at the Royal Ponciana and Breakers Hotel during season. She was so admired by Flagler that he once presented her with a self-portrait. During that time, she managed the Casa del Rey Hotel. She met a young physician from Georgia, Dr. William Williams, whom she later married. Ethel remained active in Delray Beach for the rest of her life. In 1964, she co-founded the Delray Beach Historical Society with Kenneth Ellingsworth and served as its first president. She believed in many social causes, including opposition to the Ku Klux Klan and equal opportunity for all citizens. Her husband, Dr. William C. Williams Jr., was instrumental in the founding of the Bethesda Hospital in the 1950s, the first healthcare facility in Palm Beach County that was open to all patients, regardless of ethnicity or ability to pay. Hunt House was restored and became the Ethel Sterling Williams History Learning Center in 2008. Its purpose was and is to assemble, examine, catalog, display, and make use and make available to the public original, historic, source material under the stewardship of the Historical Society. The benefits of maintaining and expanding the archive collection are many. These materials form the basis for all of the Historical Society's programs and exhibits. Records available for research are used to dispel myths, support preservation initiatives, honor achievements, and sustain memories. Nearly $500,000 was raised to install a concrete and steel bunker on the back of the Hunt House to house the city's archives. It was built to withstand a Category 5 hurricane and is temperature controlled year-round. Currently, it contains over 65,000 items, photos, and artifacts representing Delray's history and heritage from the 1800s to present day.